And welcome back after some technical difficulties. We are back ready for the race. We're about ready to go. These guys will have a chance to select their setups. Hopefully they remember, and we'll be on our way. I'm sure these guys will still have the formation lap. But Tom, you're still here, right? Didn't lose you
Yeah,
through all
yeah,
that.
I'm here. Just give me a second, I'm reading something.
There we go. Pardon my... get this the chat back up, just in case. At least that was a smoother
There, yeah.
transition. Bronze Pontiac, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Should be going live. Actually, should be racing just momentarily. Just gotta jump through, view the dashboard, because this always kicks me off. And there we go. Save it. And we're back. Cool. Just need these guys. Select those setups, and we'll be on our way out. Gonna have a look quick just to make sure. Everybody, Neon is on softs. Everybody on the back. Okay. Everybody is on the correct tire. Playing nice. Brother Goat has readied up. He's ready to go. I think everybody else is ready to go as well. Tom, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's get this race going. I believe it's 37 laps, if I recall. 37 laps? Or is it 35? I can't remember. It's one of those afternoons. All right, there we go. Everybody's loaded in, and they are away for the formation lap. Make sure everybody's on their way. Looks to be the case. And there's somebody still not moving. And it's lifted again. It's not moving. I wonder if he does this on purpose.
Who?
Livid, he's still on the grid. Just sat there.
It might have some sort of issue.
35. Crawlers, correct me, it is 35 laps. Like I said on Friday, this is one of those tracks that begs for your attention. Anytime you leave open a space for a mistake, it's going to catch you out. As we saw a couple guys in GP2 make a couple mistakes here and there. So the two Haas is running third and fourth. Alpha is in a fifth. Is in a fifth. That is new terminology there. Wiffy did a really good job, got himself in P8. His teammate Dinner is down in P14. TRL Pepsi, unfortunate in Q2, was disqualified for spinning the car. Did not get it rolling fast enough. He's too cool for the formation lap. Livid is basically the new Kimmy. He just doesn't want to partake. Becca there, filling in for the Mercedes.
That's just like so far off. Like, Kimmy wants to participate as a hobby though. Big difference.
So on our way, Anton Harrison did pick up the pole position, setting around the corner now. Let's see if these guys get the green light this time around. Let's hope they get the green light. I'm hoping so. Everybody's pulling around nicely. Whiffy's got a bit. There's Goat, Whiffy. Oh, Goat was actually behind Whiffy. Everybody's pulling up nicely into their grid position. This is going to be one heck of a race. Let's get through here. Waiting for those 5 red lights to kick off. Last car is pulling up now. Get ready to clip some stuff, Tom. I'm serious. Are you actually going to get the 5 red lights this time?
Come on,
Yes,
there we
we
go.
are. Let's get a better.
There we go.
5 red lights are lit for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and they are out. Here we go racing. Let's see if Harrison keep Anton behind him. The two Hasses right there. Everybody's set off. It looks like Anton gets a good start. Harrison's going to have to battle. Tucks down in. Everybody's pretty clean. Anton's going to squeeze it in the inside. Harrison's going to left out on the outside. Tuck back in, right through. Everybody's pretty clean so far.
Yep.
We have an Alpha right there. Easy does it. Gentlemen, a little bit of argy-bargy. We have a McLaren that's off. Who is that? Is that Goat?
Oh, Goat's gone.
Goat's gone, and he's got a bit of damage with him. I see that is an end plate from a Force India as well. Not a Force India, a Racing Point. I still say it constantly. I still like the Force India name way better than the Racing Point. Everybody's on the way. So Goat is the biggest loser so far. Was taken, spun out. Oh, there goes the spinning car as well. I believe that's Attic.
Oh no.
Attic, does he have any damage though?
I cannot tell.
Not sure what happened there, if he was tagged in the back or not. We have a McLaren and
well, we have our biggest winner.
Towards the back here.
Becker up 7 places off the start.
There's Attic in the back. He's now going to have to battle his way back from the, I think it was P5 or P6. But these guys are coming around the laps now. Oh, Goat is off again, I think. So Goat is down at the bottom. Anton sets the fastest lap of the race. Harrison's right there, trying to keep with his tail. Lewis is right there. Sean is having a really good race. Up to P4. Does have Daguerre right behind. Daguerre loses the end of his or the rear end just a bit. Has Neon Tricks right behind him. Neon should be pretty quick in this first stint. He is on the set of softs, giving a squeeze to Daguerre's gearbox just a bit. Whiffy is up to P7, having a solid race so far, keeping it clean. It's right with Whiffy just a bit, takes it a little bit wide. You have to coast a little bit on that tight right-hander right there, the fast right-hander, or left-hander that is. He's doing really good. The delta at the top is just about a second. Sean is catching the back of Lewis as well.
Yeah.
Sound a little more upbeat, Tom. This is a good race so far. So Whiffy's right there. Verstappen is about 2 seconds behind. Becker's about 2 seconds further down the road. Yo Robbie's has TR, Pepsi, and Third Dinner. Third Dinner is probably going to want to go here soon. We're wide with Third Dinner for just a bit. Leftover's not too far behind Third Dinner. He could have a look here soon. These guys are on the medium compound compared to Stig, who's on the harder compound. Let's get the delta up just for you guys with that tire situation. There we go.
Yeah, the thing about this racetrack, the hards and the mediums wear the exact same. They just have better.
Jump up to Sean right now in the back of Lewis. They're starting to catch Harrison just a bit, but I think Harrison's going to hold on to this. He's trying to trail in Anton, who's really up there. Sean taking a very aggressive line through that corner. That's a dangerous line I don't think I would take.
He got so close to that curve.
He did. He really attacked it. Lewis takes a bit of, or a lot of that curve. Oh, sector 2 yellow. Is it your Robbie? What has happened?
Either he's being spun or he's spun. No damage has been picked up, so there's a bonus.
I wonder if he tagged that right apron that we were talking about earlier in qualifying.
Most likely.
So Ag has gotten himself back up to P14. Stig's just up the road. His teammate. Ooh, Stig going a bit wide there. Let's find the closest delta, shall we? Lewis is now catching the back of Harrison.
We're feeling shot.
Anton sets the lap. He's just getting quicker and quicker. Looking through the delta as quick as I can. Lewis has really caught up to Harrison here. Anton's not too far down the road, but if Lewis wants any chance at Anton, he's going to have to get around Harrison if Harrison is holding him up. Daguerre has his sights set on Sean now. Look at this. Pepsi and Becker now going at it. We're going to dive down to these two. There's a train of cars behind this. Whiffy picks up a 3-second time penalty, the first one of this evening.
That was quick.
Lap 4, it comes quick, man. I'm telling you. Sometimes this track can be deadly. So Pepsi's really trying his best to get around Becker. Is he going to think about it inside move? No, he does not. Riding the gear. Oh! That was close.
They're doing a right on the gearbox to Pepsi right now.
Pepsi actually had to drop back just a bit because he, I don't know if it was a lag spike from Becker, but he actually did tag Becker's gearbox just a bit. Not sure what happened there. Dinner's right behind as well. Looks like, oh, who's that? Stig? That was Stig who's gone off and's got himself a 3-second time penalty. I think he's really fighting those tires. This first stint, the clouds I think are really paying a toll on these guys who are starting on the hards because the track temperature is not going to be as high as they had hoped it to be, being that those tires are not going to heat up as quickly. Looks like Neon Tricks and Whiffy side by side. Neon's really going to have to push here if he wants to get away from Whiffy. He's on a set of softs, so he's going to have to pit a lot earlier than pretty much this entire field. He's the only guy on softs. But the Red Bulls doing really well, P6 and P8 currently. Really good shout for these guys. Ooh, he touched that apron. Did really well to hang on to the car, so Whiffy's right there looking for an attack, and Verstappen is really catching these two. Because of
Trick shot is struggling on his tyres now. It's starting to burn up, I reckon. Those softs are the worst choice thing on this track, in my opinion. They are.
Whiffy's really pushing the issues, trying to get around him as well. He's lap 5. I think those softs are probably only going to last until about lap 6 or 8, until he's going to have to dive for the pits. Possibly put on a set of hard compound, or maybe he might do the 2 mediums.
As we saw in GP2, literally, don't know who it was now, but someone got a puncture from running there for 8 laps.
Yeah, I do remember that. I jumped on board with it. Whiffy looking for the inside squeeze there. DRS is enabled, so these guys will have a go at each other. Let's ride with Verstappen as we ride and see if he's going to pull the inside. Looks like Trix is going to... Dinner is tired. Oh, no. Not Dinner. Livid. Oh, look at this. Verstappen's going to have inside look on Whiffy. Side by side. Is he going to have a go at him? They're going to hang it side by side. Is Whiffy going to give him a bit of a shoulder squeeze? No. So Verstappen could not make the move, so Whiffy hangs on to P7. Where's the gap now? Daiguero's right behind Sean, trying to pull him in. Sean's having a really good race.
Pepsi and Becker. Oh, lags. Becker's having a bit of a lag. Oh, this will not end well if he doesn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's been tagged.
It looks like Dinner caught the end of him.
Third Dinner got him.
Easy. Pepsi's really... Oh no. So Sphere Cookie really had to slam on the brakes. That was not Sphere Cookie's fault. Both Alphas had to check up really hard. Where is the 2 Alphas right now? So they're okay for the meantime. Pepsi really had to... Oh, that was close. Neon Tricks and Whiffy. Oh no.
Oh, what's happened? Did you catch that?
Whiffy, I don't know if went for an inside move and tagged the side of Neon Tricks. Just got a little bit of a spin, and I think ran into... I think it was either Verstappen. Do any of them have damage? No, they don't. Does Whiffy have damage? No, so all good. Not sure what happened there.
4th and 5th. Right next to each other now.
So leftover working on Dinner is not too far down the road. Lewis gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So that puts him just outside the bubble. Sean. Sector 1 yellow.
Well, Pepsi's gone.
Pepsi.
Don't know what he's done there. Oh, that's a...
He's trying to make sure he keeps that wing intact because he is on the hards.
Yeah.
So...
See what I mean? I told you people will be pushing very hard. This is the outcome of it.
It definitely is the outcome. Let's ride through. I mean, this backpack is super close where the top 10 are within a second or 2 of each other. So these guys are really pushing here. So Sphere Cookie's really trying to get around leftover.
Sean is struggling on his tyres. He had a good old drift on that last corner there.
Leftover. What do you think he's letting people through? Gets right in front of Robbie just a bit.
What's going on?
You're gonna have to call some team orders here, Tom. This close.
Yeah. The goal is all over Sean's gearbox.
Whiffy and Neon again. No, Neon pulls it into the pits.
Oh, Daiguero's got this. Daiguero.
Becker. Third Dinner on Becker. Can he get him around? He's gonna move for the inside. Side by side.
Oh,
Becker.
Neon.
That's a bit of argy-bargy. Harrison gets a 3-second time penalty, so now that puts him 6 seconds behind Anton. So Third Dinner does get himself around Becker. A little bit of argy-bargy. Oh, look at this. Sphere Cookie and Attic go side by side down the hill. Looks like Attic's got the job done, though. Sphere Cookie is going to have a run back at him. Oh, that was close.
Third Dinner, I believe, disconnects. He's just to get back online. Wouldn't know what that's about.
He might have been clipping something
Maybe.
between him and Becker, that pass. Whereas I think Dinner might have gotten squeezed just a bit, had to take the grass, but he still, yeah, I mean, he put the shoulders out. I don't think either of them have damage.
Again, Dagoro and Sean. I don't think gonna have a good very good exit.
Drive on through. Sean is trying to keep Daigero right behind him. Sean really pushing. He does have overtake set on ERS. He's going to drop it down to 0. It's Daigero. Let's see if he has a good run on Sean. Both of them on the set of medium compounds. Interesting to see the top 7 who dives into the pits first this evening. Try to get that undercut. Oh, Sean grabs the outside curve really, really hard. Wonder if that's his line. I mean, it is working, but he's going to have to be careful. You can hear Daigero's really trying to manage the tires, shifting up early to try to minimize the wheel spin.
Oh, Daigero's going very wide.
Daigero is really trying to battle in and reel in Sean. Sean is having one heck of a race. He's only 6.2 seconds outside of Lewis and Harrison. Daigero thought about pitting. I'm not sure if he was thinking or he's getting a clear.
He had a really good run.
Oh no, ultra stig.
He has no wing down.
He's going on stig. Gets out of the way of Neon. Pepsi's coming around now too. Stig's got, no, he does not have damage, so he's okay for the time being. Look at Goat and Leftover here. Goat gets around Leftover. Goat is missing an end plate still.
Daigero's got him on the hairpin. Oh, contact.
Oh, God. What a save from Daigero, though. Tried to make for the squeeze, but I think Sean closed the door, and Daigero really had to check up.
Closed him right off. Very, very silly that was.
Let's ride on board with Daigero. I wonder if he's really trying to pull in these guys. That was close.
I did come back her. Very, very close right now.
Attic and Becker. Can Attic get around Becker? He's going to have to really push. He does have Spear Cookie right behind him. Think about it better. Protocol gets a 3-second time penalty. Is Attic going to send it? No, it does tap the back end. Oh, I think Spear Cookie tapped Attic too in that time. These guys are really struggling to get around some of these guys. If he takes a wide line out of that corner. Daigero. Okay, let's make sure.
Addict's so close now. Addict's going to have him the next straight.
He's got to go if he wants to make a move. If he wants to get back up to position.
Lost some place. Ooh,
what about Daigero's backed off of Sean just a bit. Let's drop back down to the Attic and Becker here. Let's ride on board with Attic. Lewis has left the session.
He's got this in the back
in. Just go to your recent players and add him back in. Attic on the outside, bit of a squeeze. Looks like it's going to be job done, but Becker's going to have a run back at him. I think that's going to be job done for Attic, though. He's going to get around Becker and push on, see if he can catch third dinner just a bit up the road. The two battling back here. Your Robbie and Spear Cookie side by side. These guys won't let up. Third dinner gets a 3-second time penalty. Spear Cookie's right there. I wonder if Spear Cookie's battling the fact that he's on the hard compound compared to these guys that are all on the left on the mediums. Goat almost tagged the back of Spear Cookie. That was close. Let's ride through.
Oh, he does it. He taps. That was contact. Very good went up into his Cookie rear end. I think
I'm going to jump back on with Daigero and Sean just for a second.
Goat has lost end plate.
Yeah, Goat has been missing an end plate since lap 1, yeah. Spear Cookie, Goat gets around. Spear Cookie looks like. Daigero locks up the tires just a bit. Let's see if he has a run on Sean down this line. I bet these two are loving this race. The top 3, though, are kind of just sailing away at this moment. Harrison is pulling the gap to Anton just a bit. 5.3 seconds. 5.4 now. Sphere Cookie and
Oh.
Leftover going after it now. Let's jive on with
Leftover
those two.
Stop in 3 seconds.
Oh, look at the train here. Between Cookie, Leftover, and Neon Tricks gets really loose out of that corner. Saves the car though. These guys are really battling at the back.
Very good corner. Ooh. Very good exit from Leftover. Oh, contact. Oh, what a hold.
I just missed it. Lewis still goes. I'm gonna do something quick.
Just tell the car. Calm.
Pardon the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go look for.
Let go, everyone, Sean. I'm invited Lewis back, but yeah.
Get him back in.
There
Daigero now on Sean. Daigero thought about it. Doesn't have enough room to make it happen. So he's going to stick right behind Sean. Is he going to have a look down? Sean's going to guard the inside. Bit of a squeeze. Side by side, they're going to go. Looks like Sean's going to hold.
Oh!
I think that was
I think that's a mistake from Daigero.
A little far behind though, so Daigero should hold on to P5 respectively. Tires are going to be a little overheated, so he's going to have to take care of those, but he is really good on the tires. All the while, Lewis, I mean, this is helping. Is the gap of him and Lewis? No, Lewis is holding on to the gap.
I have sent an invite, so I don't know what we can do here.
I did send one myself. Go Robbie right there on the back of Becker now. See if Robbie can get back through. Stig gets a 3-second time penalty. I don't want to see any more of those, Stig. We've had a talk.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Close now.
Robbie and Becker really close.
See if we can get the right exit there, I think.
So far, we're lap 14 out of 35. These guys are doing really well. We only have one DNF in this race. We had multiple in GP2 by this point on Friday. Let's ride on board with Robbie, shall we? He's going to have DRS on Becker, and he's going to definitely has a full battery. He's going to put it up for overtake. Can he make it happen? Going to go on the inside. Becker's going to give him a bit of a squeeze. That's a little argy-bargy there.
That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much to squeeze.
But it looks like Robbie's going to... Robbie's going to send it on the inside here. No, he thinks better of it. Backs it off. Yeah. Becker's really putting his shoulders out this evening. Redogoat is pulling the gap down between these two. Lewis has joined. He's going to get it back in. Becker grabs a bit of the grass. Robbie's going to pull right behind him.
Robbie's so much more confident through there than Becker.
Now it's a battle. If Marcus is watching, come on, Robbie. Is he going to make it stick? He's going to... No, he's going to back out of it. Goat's right there as well.
A hell of a battle here.
Let's ride with Goat. No, he backs out of it just a bit too. The two Williams right there are going to be battling in just a second.
Yeah. They're doing this balance and pace.
Oh, Robbie's really trying to get around Becker.
Hoping to get the next one. On the start finish straight.
Attic has pulled up to the back of dinner as well, so we'll have to jump back on there as soon as we get through this run with Robbie. We're going to see if Goat can stick to the back of these guys. Right through this corner.
Here we go. Good exit now. Perfect.
Let's jump on board with Goat. DRS is open. Overtake is applied. Spear Cookie, he's going to need an invite.
But he hasn't got the straight line speed. I think it's as simple as that.
Is Goat going to have a look? Oh, Goat almost loses the back end of the car. Really good to save the car there. Is Robbie going to have a look on Becker?
Yes. Oh,
he's going to send it this time.
Ooh.
Bit of argy-bargy.
I think that was down to Becker. Becker just recording that. That was Becker. Carry on.
That was
He's still not out. Robbie's right back up again. He's not letting us go.
No, wait, that was a bit. Leftover gets a 3-second time penalty. Goat is really trying to fight these guys. Attic now has caught the back of the Williams pair. Can he make a move on these guys? Let's ride with Attic for a bit. As everybody, Lewis is the first one to die for the pits, so he's made the first of the straws this evening.
That is an early pit.
Hopefully it was him that pitted. It wasn't his Goat's car. He's back in, I think. Looks like Whiffy's going to be the one that pulls in first. Attic is going to have DRS on third dinner. Can he get the toe that he needs to make a move? Looks like third dinner is going to have... Oh, who they're going to come out right ahead of? It's going to be Lewis. Is it going to be side by side?
Into the wall. Don't turn the wall in the pit lane.
Was that Whiffy? So Attic now has Lewis right ahead of him. That was close. So I wonder when Harrison and Anton are going to pull into the pits. This is going to hold up Lewis just a bit, being stuck in a battle between Dinner and Attic. Let's drive down. Stig on the outside of Pepsi. Oh, that was close. Stig goes really wide. Let's see what Pepsi's going to do about it. Oh, no. Sean. I think it's Sean.
What's happened?
Sean has spun and hit the wall.
Oh no, that's not good. He's lost his right hand plate, and I bet he's
so he's definitely going to have to pit now. Luckily, he's not too far away from the pits, so he can get in and get out as quick as possible. It looks like one stop should be... He should be fine with the one stop still. He's going to lose a bit of time. It looks like Sappin's going to pull into the pits right behind him as well. It's all kicking off. That's what I was telling Carlos. I was telling Carlos on... Looks like Lewis is going to try to make a move on Dinner. Attic's a little too far back to have a little go at this as well.
Shots on Baker.
Let's see if Neon can get around Becker. No, he thinks better of it. Backs out.
Very good.
Everything's kicking off. I can't follow these guys moving. Look at Stig getting stuck in between Leftover and Pepsi. These two are going after it. Jeez, like everybody. Sean and Sphere Cookie. No, Sean and Whiffy, actually. This is mental. Oh! Stig and Leftover touch wheels just a bit. Oh man, these guys are just going after it. Harrison has pulled in the pits. He's out now with a... Sean gets a 3-second time penalty.
Wide. Big old train from 12th to 15th. Oh, and 16th.
I wonder when Attic's going to pull into the pits. I wonder if it's going to be this lap and the next lap. Look at Whiffy now on the back of Ulster Stig. Ulster Stig's really fighting. They have Cookie right there as well. Or is that Sean? That's Sean. Oh! Sean on the inside of Whiffy. Side by side. Hey. That was close. That's where I'm with Cookies. He's watching this battle unfold right behind him. Stig goes really wide there. It looks like Sean's going to have the door to look for the outside. No, Stig's going to pull in the pits as well as Cookie, so Whiffy's going to have a clean look here at Sean. It looks like Anton is pulling in the pits. He's out now.
Why is Robbie getting a wing change?
I'm not sure. Lap 18 and 35, these guys are still going at it neck and neck. Yeah, Carlos, Anton's having a very good, clean race. Him, Harrison, and Lewis are kind of just in their own zone this afternoon. But these guys at the back are absolutely mental, going back and forth at each other. Looks like Sphere Cookie gets around Stig. Stig's in the pits. Leftover is having a go at Attic here. No, a second left. Attic pulls on the set of soft compounds, so he's going to go for a two-stop. Interesting. Harrison sets the quickest lap of the race of 19.6. The Delta has calmed down just a bit, but we do have Whiffy on the back of Leftover. Lewis sets the fastest lap with a 19.6. Super close between. Whiffy sticks it in the inside. They get a little bit of a wheel touch there with him and Leftover. That's going to allow Sean to look for the inside of Whiffy. They're going to touch. Everybody's banging wheels. This is insane. Looks like Leftover is going to pull into the pits, so Sean's going to have a free go at Whiffy here now. DRS is open. Let's see what kind of move. Sean might be a little bit too far back from Whiffy. Is he going to send it? He's going to have a clean switch. No, he's not going to have a good clean switch. Jeez, you guys, just calm down just a bit. Give me some time to talk. Catch my breath a beat. riding through. Look at Pepsi now on the back of Attic. Attic's about a second up the road. Can Tiara Pepsi's really going on 18 lap old hard compounds. Delta between Sean and Whiffy are just going to stick to each other. Anton, 19.6. So the top three are running consecutive times with each other, 19.6. All on the set of hard, so they're doing the one-stop strategy. Rudigo is back behind Becker. Lewis, that's 19.4, goes quickest.
Yeah, Goat and Becker have a big girl battle here now. Who's gonna like call it quits first?
Dinner pulls it into the pits, so that's going to allow Neon to go through. It's going to allow Verstappen to go through two teammates. Attic is going to pull through now on a set of meaty. Attic's is the quickest lap. Stig gets himself a 3-second time penalty. They're going to have loads of clips. So what I've seen so far, Carlos, I think a lot of this can be chalked up as racing incidents. Anton gets a 3-second time penalty, so that might come into play at the end. He has 8 seconds at the road. Sean, Bredigo, and Becker. Now Sean's at the road. Sean's battling Whiffy still, like crazy. On the back of his gearbox, he's thinking about a move, but he pulls it back behind, thinks better of it. These guys are absolutely going toe and cheek in this race. Sean right on the back of Whiffy, trying to get around him. I haven't seen too many time penalties, I'm going to be honest, though, this evening. Not many. Not as many as I thought I would see. Only one DNF so far this race as well. So these guys are doing really good to keep hold of the car. Past team is the best team in the championship. I'll hold my comments on that one, Zeko. Sean right there, trying to battle.
Pepsi charging the pits.
Pepsi into the pits, you're right. Let's see if Sean has a look at Whiffy. A little too far back. What do you think about going for the... Oh, he's going to go for the inside. He's going to late break it. He does. Whiffy offers him the space in the last second. Sean says, you know what? I'll have that. But Bredigo passes. That is Pepsi on his way out of the pits. Where's Robbie in this? Clear Cookie actually sets the quickest time in the race. Neon gets a 3-second penalty. As soon as I say anything about penalties not being that much, I think these guys are going to start getting loads of penalties. Look at Attic now on the back of Verstappen. Whiffy gets a 3-second time penalty. Attic is doing a really good job to come back through the pack after an early spin in the race. He is going to have to pit again, though. He's on soft compound. Not sure why he dove for the soft compound. I wonder if he just wants the pace for the rest of the race. Currently, the closest battle on track. Whiffy is behind Sean, though. So Sean does get around Whiffy. Can Attic get around Neon or Verstappen here?
Oh, yeah.
DRS is open. Riding on board. Side by side they go. Looks like it's going to be job done for Attic. Lap 22 of 35, not too long left in this race, just about 13 laps, I would say. Let's see what these guys can do. Verstappen there, let's dive back through Becker and Pepsi going at it. I mean, Becker is really his shoulders out this race. So I mean, he's getting the confidence behind himself to really put the car where he wants to. It looks like Pepsi's on his way through. The Deltas. Can I take a breather for a second? It looks to be the case. So Anton in control of this race. He hasn't gotten much screen time. Let's jump on board with Anton. Quiet race. Doing what he can do. Does have a car out ahead. It is the car of Leftover, so Leftover's going to have to move out of the way.
Leftover, disconnected.
He will ghost, but he does actually let Anton on the way through, doing a really good job running his own race in P1 this evening. Pole position sitter, Harrison riding in second. doing a really good job in second this evening, running a solid race. Winner of the Canadian Grand Prix last weekend. Lewis right there in third, championship leader of this championship, that is, right there in third, doing what he has to do. His teammate down in fourth. Not sure who joined the lobby, but if you can kindly leave, you're not going to be racing this evening. Thank you so much. And then Attic did a really good recovery race. He's going to have to pit again, so it's going to be interesting where he's going to have to come out. These two. I wonder if there's going to be gentle words spoken to between these guys. These guys have been tire on tire with each other all race. Carlos, I'm going to give you a little heads up. ERS is not very, very prominent in this race. You can actually save a lot. As you can see, Whiffy has got a whole battery full. Basically, I would keep it off like Whiffy's doing right up until you get to the start finish, and then chuck it down the high or overtake for the second part going down the hill. Leftover gets himself a 3-second time penalty. It's quieting up just a bit, except for Yo Robbie and Sphere Cookie now after it, with Becker just ahead, so it's going to turn on here again. Daguerre has a 3-second time penalty, so that puts him, he's still comfortably in fourth, depending on what Attic can do. Attic is going to pit again. So here comes Fear Cookie on Robbie. Breaks it just a bit, but he looks like he gets the job done. Sphere Cookie, really good. Anton sets an 18.7 for the fastest lap of the race on a set of hard compound. Outbeating Attic's time on a set of soft. That is mental pace. Sphere Cookie now has Becker in his sights. Can he get around him? I do see the gap between Whiffy and Sean still back and forth. Third dinner with Verstappen as well. These guys are starting to pull the gaps down between each other. 10 laps remaining of this Hungarian Grand Prix. Whiffy's right there.
Cookie's at gearbox down. So this is a battle for 13th place right now.
Verstappen, let's see, third dinner is on Verstappen. DRS is open. Is he close enough to make a move? He's going to pull it to the inside. Is he going to break late? Yes, he is. Side by side, the dinner is open, and that's dinner up through Verstappen. Verstappen actually did a really good job to offer the space. That way these guys wouldn't collect. Sean and Whiffy, though. These two are just on it. I think if I had to say, battle of the race between two drivers is definitely going to go to these two, Sean and Whiffy. Lewis has left the session again. Can you send him an invite, sir?
Yep.
Thank you. But Whiffy and Sean, these two, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching the comments, if you guys disagree, I don't know what you're watching, but these two, back and forth, all race, it's been crazy. I think for, clean drivers, Anton, Harrison, Lewis, and having, and even Daguerre, once Sean spun himself out, he was looking at a P4, battling with Daguerre up there.
Cookie made a mistake. Oh, doesn't quite make it that way. What? Or I couldn't. That didn't do anything.
Your Robbie gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, Cookie's spinning it. Cookie's spinning it. He's gone.
Oh.
He's lost it.
Oh, this took off a bit of his wing too. That's gonna have. Who's that gonna come through now? Why is Stig ghosting? Oh, he's ghosting because Anton's right behind him. Pardon for the interruptions. Gonna try to get Lewis back in myself as well.
I've sent the invite, so just got to see what happens.
There he is. Invite to game. It's grayed out for me. I can't invite him to the game. I wonder if he's doing a hard reset.
Go and talk Pepsi. Oh, really respectful driving there.
Gaps at the top. Let's look at the biggest winners and losers so far this race. We have Dinner is up 8 positions this race so far, as Verstappen is up 5 positions, Pepsi's up 3, Becker's up 5, and Stig is up 2. The biggest loser so far is your Robbie's down 5 positions. I wonder, he is right behind Becker though, trying to push. Attic gets a 5 second speeding in the pit lane. That is going to be detrimental towards the end, I think. Let's jump back on board. Let's leave leader, no, not leader, interval. Who has everybody's pretty much made a 1 stop apart from 2 guys. Addict's made a 2. Neon Tricks has made a 2. I think Anton still has the fastest lap of the race. He does 18.7. Let's shot back through.
Robbie on
Attic
back
is
with
now.
the DRS now. But I think he's got the pace yet.
Alright, let's get the tires back up. Oh,
Clear
sector
flag.
3 yellow. Who might that be?
I don't have a clue. Nothing's popped up.
I didn't see anybody. Fortunately, Lewis is still ghosting, but Daguerreo's 11 seconds down the road. Dinner's right. Dinner, I mean, is on a charge this afternoon. Stig gets another 3-second time penalty. Whiffy's right there.
So,
Attic.
Trick shot is right behind Whiffy.
Attic is on a brand new set of softs. Can he set the fastest lap of the race and pick up those 2 extra points? They are 2 in our league, not just 1, so they will matter towards the end of the season, I'm sure. But look at Neon on pack of Whiffy. Whiffy is kind of backed off of Sean, it looks like. He does have Neon now trying to follow him down the inside. Whiffy's doing a bit of a weave. Can Neon make a move? Jump on forward with Neon. He's going to go to the outside. Whiffy's going to off the outside.
Oh, it's a good run. Oh! That was a bit...
Was that a touch? I don't know if it was. Oh, that's a touch. Oh, that was a touch.
Was that a touch? Was it?
Attic, yeah, that was definitely a touch.
Okay. Give that
We clipped that. That was a little bit harsh on Neon. Becker gets a 3-second time penalty. So Whiffy's dropped down now to P12. Is Daguerre Lewis? Lewis is still ghosting. Where is the Delta now? Now we have Goat on Pepsi. We have Robbie still trying to get around Becker as well. Anton gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's going for it.
He's up to 6.
Risky.
Stig really had to check up there. That was close. I think they did touch tires. Can Stig get himself up past these guys? He does have a couple time penalties, though, that he's going to have to battle with. Let's ride through. Attic is now on the back of Neon Tricks. Clean move. Gone. Attic has the quickest lap, 18.4. Neon tucks right behind Attic. Attic now does have Sean in his sights. 2 seconds up the road. Santa is in the lobby.
Robbie have another move down the pit straight. Still not enough.
Let's see.
Whiffy pits.
Whiffy's for the pits. He wants that fastest lap probably. Yeah, he comes down a set of softs, so it's going to be up between him and Attic to get that time. Look at Stig now. Look at Robbie with Becker. Becker, did he go AI for a second? That was strange. Hey, that was close. Robbie thought about going on the inside down that hill. Let's ride with Stig through this chaos. Sector 1 yellow, I'm not sure what that's for. Anybody losing time? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, Robbie touches. Oh, bit argy-bargy from Robbie. Stig right behind Stig. You need to be careful when these two are battling. Just be mindful of what's going on ahead of you.
Oh, yes.
And while Attic is catching Sean.
So Becker, you can tell Becker's definitely okay. Becker's on lagging again. It's going to be not much fun for anyone behind him.
Stig had to check up there as well. They do have Cookie not too far behind, so Stig's really going to think about going here as soon as he can.
Here we go.
Right on board.
Becker didn't have a
DRS is going to be open for Stig. Attic gets around Sean. go. Stick too far behind, can't make a move done. Goes for the outside look. Will Robbie have a run on Becker?
Hasn't got the speed. That Becker
Is he
doesn't
going to think about it? No. Stick goes really deep in that corner. Probably just making sure he can keep himself behind.
Sean is getting Attic now.
Attic is 6.9 seconds down the road from Verstappen. Can he get himself caught up to Verstappen? He does have a 5-second stop go, so that's going to put him 11 seconds behind. I believe that Verstappen does have a time penalty, though. But Sean's right there. Neon Tricks is right there as well. These guys are spaced out. Robbie, like these three at the back, just will not leave each other alone, though. Oh, Sphere Cookie and Whiffy are going to have a little go at each other here soon. Stig's doing all he can to get around these guys. Is he going to think about a move on the inside? No, he's going to back out of it. Whiffy's right there on the apron trying to get around Sphere Cookie. Will Stig get a better run out of this corner? 4 laps remaining of this race. Oh, Yo Robbie gets a little bit loose out of that corner. Stig's going to have an inside look. He need a better camera angle than that. Side by side with Stig and Yo Robbie. Whiffy side by side with Sphere Cookies. Anton sets the quickest lap on a set of soft. Anton actually pitted for a set of soft and came out in the lead.
Very
now
he's
he's
the top
right
two.
there
Top
with
two fighting.
Yeah, top 2 fighting. Have to jump on with this one. I think Anton's going to pull away quick, so Harrison's going to have to do his best to keep behind if he wants any go at this.
That's a very odd decision, isn't it? Just to like gloat.
Goat gets a 3-second time penalty. Goat gets a 3-second time penalty. Is Daguerre going to have enough time to catch and pass his teammate? His teammate is still ghosting. Let's see if I can get Anton in one last time.
Stig and Becker getting very close, nearly contacting them.
Okay. I was able to set Lewis an invite. Let's go back to Stig. Addict's down to 4.2 seconds behind him. Look at this pack of drivers behind. Let's ride with Sphere Cookie to see this multiple train of cars all fighting for position here. You have P16, 15, 14, 13, and 12 right up here ahead of Sphere Cookie. Sean gets a 3-second time penalty. Whiffy's going to look for the outside of Yo Robbie. All side-by-side contact is made between Becker and Yo Robbie. Oh, I don't know if that was a clip or not.
Or clips anyway.
Stig's now paddling. So the lucky guys to get out of that. That was unfortunate for Yo Robbie. I think Yo Robbie is flipping in as well.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to tell this girl to look at my clips because I've got so many clips. I'm not sending them all in. It'll take forever.
Zyko, what I will say is, since he is trying to get back in, if Lewis finishes in P3, he will be given P3 since he hasn't left. He's just trying to get back in. It's only fair. He's not like quit or anything like that. So Whiffy on the outside of Becker. Becker is really ghosting now. Is Becker AI? Oh, Anton's coming through. That's why. So these guys are. These guys have it all. Hey, so they got bit of a bump there from Sphere Cookie and Becker. These guys are just not giving each other any inch. Attic now 3 seconds behind Verstappen, but his tires are going to start going off here soon. Anton 17.5 sets the quickest lap of the race. He's already pulled away. Harrison is going to pull into the pits and try to go for a fastest lap, I think. Is he on his way out? Lewis is still AI. Daguerre's right there. Harrison, it's going to be close. Lewis is going to come through. There's Harrison. Lewis's AI car passes Harrison. Where's Daguerre on all this? Not too far behind. Harrison gets on his way through. Harrison went for the medium compound instead of the soft compound with 1 lap to go. That is very interesting. Wonder why he didn't go for the softs. Maybe he didn't have any left. Sphere Cookie there with Becker still.
Whiffy on Stig. Stig is ghosting.
Daguerre is now 2 seconds away from his teammate. Can Daguerre get himself a podium this evening? It would be good to talk to Daguerre again. 1.8 seconds separates him and his teammate. Sphere Cookie is still riding with Neon Tricks with Sean as well. Neon Tricks gets a 3-second time penalty. Attic is 1.6 seconds away from Verstappen. Last lap is going to be kicking off. Verstappen gets himself a 3-second time penalty. So that will help Attic just
side.
a bit.
Just touch curve, loses a lot of time there.
Last lap of the Grand Prix is Anton crosses the start-finish line and begin his last lap.
Sphere
Cookie and Becker
getting desperate.
Side by side again. Sphere Cookie's getting impatient. He's going to go for the inside. What a move on that corner. Nice move. Just going to check with Anton, see where he's at currently. He's on sector 2. Looks Anton gets a 3-second time penalty, so he's up to 9 seconds, but he's already pulled a gap between him and Harrison by 24 seconds. So he's going to be comfortably in. He's going to be comfortably in. So let's ride with Anton. He's going to back off just a bit. Third Dinner gets a 3-second time penalty. Anton's out of fuel. Attic gets a 3-second time penalty. Anton's going to cross the line, win this Grand Prix, but he is out of fuel.
He's going for a move.
Harrison's right there. Is Daguerre going to make a move around Lewis? He's right there with Lewis's car. Harrison's going to pull in to grab second in this race. Robbie finishes in 16th. Becker's 15th. Sphere Cookie 14th. Harrison's going to grab second in this race. Lewis, Daguerre, is he going to get him at the line? Is missing. No, Daguerre does not get it from Lewis. Here comes Third Dinner. Solid race from Third Dinner. He's going to get a P5 out of this. Crossing the line now. Goes Third Dinner in 5th. Verstappen 6th for the time being. Attic is going to stay 7th. Sean, will he pick up Attic's time? Sean, no. Oh, Pepsi goes 6th. Attic drops down to 7th or 8th. Sean is at 9th. Neon Tricks 10th. Bertogoat finishes 11th. Let's see where Whiffy, Winner, Stig, and... Oh, okay. These two are the last ones. Whiffy and Stig. Let's see where these two come out at. Depending on time, I think Whiffy's going to have this in the bag for P12. Crossing the line now. Whiffy in P12 and Stig in P13. That was an absolute mental race. Now before these guys chuck in, all right, let's run through this running order. Never mind the XP. Anton picks up the win in the Hungarian Grand Prix, finishes P1 for the McLaren team. Harrison P2, Lewis P3 to round out your podium. Daguerre is in P4. Third Dinner, solid race from P14 up to P5. Pepsi from 15th to 6th. Verstappen P7. Attic P8. Sean P9. Neon Tricks P10. Goat 11th. Whiffy 12th. Stig is in 13th. Sphere Cookie 14th. Becker is in 15th. Dior Robbie finishes 16th. Leftover finishes 17th. And we only lose out one driver this race, which was Livid, unfortunately. So, I don't think that the IS guys will probably jump in for the party. So if you want to invite Harrison, we'll get his podium interview on the way. All right, I can do it. Harrison. All right. I believe he's here. I'm sure that the IS guys are probably off to bed because it is really late. But Harrison, another podium for this campaign of yours. You're coming on really strong. You had a solid race. Grabbed pole position. So I was just going to talk us through the beginning of your race. And I know catching or keeping hold of the back of Anton was pretty tough throughout the race, but you did really good. Yeah, actually, the biggest thing I wanted to ask you was when you pitted on the last lap and you put on a set of mediums, was that a mistake, or he just meant to put on the mediums because tires were shot?
At the end, I didn't mean to go on the softs. I did change my tyres to that, but it just put me in the mediums for some weird reason. And when I came out of the pits, it's showing I was on mediums. I was stripped. Weird as anything for me. I did select it for softs before I went in.
So you do pull the gap down between you and Lewis just a bit. I'm sure that's got you excited. We are in Italy next week, so are you looking forward to that race?
Not for no traction, because I haven't done that track with no traction yet, so we'll see.
No, but congratulations. You just gotta sound more pumped, man. You got a solid P2 this evening. You picked up I think it's your first pole this week, or this season.
It is my first pole in the whole of SF1.
So I'm gonna just drop a huge congratulations there. My co-com, Tom, Mr. Quiet Man, do you have any questions for Harrison?
No, just a very solid race, mate. All done. Not a lot to pick
Thanks,
up,
Tom.
but your race is quite quiet.
No, but congratulations, Harris. We hope that your luck carries over to the Italian Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for
Hopefully.
watching. We will
We
be
have
back.
VSR in here, by the way.
Huh?
You've got VSR on.
Oh, we do. VSR. Anton, are you here?
Hello.
Ah,
I'm here.
hey.
Also,
So we will
why
talk
are
to
you
you.
exiting already? Jesus.
So, grabbing the quickest lap of the race, you actually pitted towards the end of the race to put on the softs and go out and slap in the fastest lap, picking up the extra 2 points. Very quiet, clean race, but you got the job done. Between you and Harrison, that was a solid race. So, I mean, I know it was kind of quiet. Just talk us through your race. Was your strategy working out the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, that was a pretty good race for myself. I made a mistake on my last run on quali. That cost me pole to Harrison. Congrats to him. I made a fantastic start, and I jumped Harrison, and then I was just focused on my race pace, and then 5 laps at the end of the just before the race, I decided to bid for a fastest lap, and that just done. So pretty happy with my race.
All around, congratulations. And that was definitely a solid race between you, Harrison. I'm going to make a shout out to Lewis and Daigero as well. All 4 of you guys had a solid race there. I don't think anybody was catching you guys today. Everybody that was battling was back in P12, P8. All those guys were having one scrappy race, but you guys just pulled away, kept your head down, had a quiet, clean race to pick up the podium and the victory. So congratulations again. Tom, do you have anything to add?
No.
No, Mr. Quiet Man. I'm just kidding. But congratulations again, guys. We will catch you next week at the Italian Grand Prix. Same time, same channel. Thank you for all the viewers that are tuning in. But until next week, I'm going to extend my congratulations. Tom, thank you for helping me this evening. But until next week, we will catch you soon. Hope everybody has a great week and great rest of the night. Thank you. See you later.